Today, we will be discussing 11 high-carb foods that you might want to avoid in your daily diet. While carbohydrates are an essential part of our diet, a low-carb diet can help control diabetes, lose weight, and manage other conditions. However, figuring out which staple foods to limit can be challenging. Some of these foods are even relatively healthy, but they are unsuitable for a low-carb diet due to their high number of carbs. Let's dive into the list, starting with pasta. Pasta is a versatile and inexpensive staple, but it's very high in carbs. 1 cup of cooked pasta contains 43 grams of carbs, with only 3 of which being fiber. The same amount of whole wheat pasta is only slightly better at 37 grams of carbs, including 6 grams of fiber. Eating spaghetti or other types of pasta on a low-carb diet is not a good idea unless you consume a very small portion, which isn't realistic for most people. Next up, sweetened yogurt. While plain yogurt is fairly low in carbs, many people tend to eat fruit-flavored sweetened low-fat or non-fat yogurt. Sweetened yogurt often contains as many carbs as a dessert. 245 grams of non-fat sweetened fruit yogurt can have up to 47 grams of carbs, which is even higher than a comparable serving of ice cream. Bread and grains are also high in carbs. This includes whole grain varieties as well as those made from refined flour. Depending on your personal carb tolerance, eating a sandwich, burrito, or bagel could put you near or over your daily limit. Starchy vegetables, such as corn, potato, sweet potato, and beets, contain more digestible carbs than fiber and should be limited or avoided altogether. Alcohol can be enjoyed in moderation on a low-carb diet, but beer is fairly high in carbs. 356 milliliters of beer packs an average of 13 grams of carbs, while even light beer contains 6 grams per can. Beans and legumes are nutritious foods with many health benefits, including reduced inflammation and heart disease risk. However, they also contain a fair amount of carbs, so it's important to consume them in small amounts. Natural forms of sugar, such as honey or sugar in any form, can have as many carbs as white sugar. Commercial chips and crackers are popular snack foods, but their carbs can add up quickly. 1 ounce of tortilla chips contains 18 grams of carbs, and even whole wheat crackers contain about 19 grams of carbs per 1 ounce. Processed snack foods are typically consumed in large quantities within a short period of time. So it's best to avoid them, especially if you're on a carb-restricted diet. Milk is an excellent source of several nutrients, including calcium, potassium, and several B vitamins. However, it's also fairly high in carbs. A typical serving of fruit is 1 cup or 1 small piece. While a high intake of fruits and vegetables has consistently been linked to a lower risk of cancer and heart disease, many fruits are high in carbs and may not be suitable for low-carb diets. Lastly, low-fat and fat-free salad dressings often contain more carbs than you might expect. It's best to check the nutritional label before consuming any salad dressing. In conclusion, while some of these foods may be healthy and nutritious, they may not be suitable for a low-carb diet due to their high carb content. It's essential to keep in mind your personal carb tolerance and daily carb target to maintain a healthy and balanced diet. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you learned something new today.